and the recording is in progress, and there's definitely some amazing uh, translators that are on, and seven-step teachers, and maestros that have been around for a while, and the amazing Disha from around the world, right? Isn't it cool to be able to be wherever you are, whoever you are, and also to engage with people from around the world, right? And this is about global communication. That's the name of the free Zoom at this particular moment. And we are looking at what global communication is, what is global in the world, and what is a way that we can actually be quite connected with ourselves. So there's probably someone on this line that perhaps doesn't always feel comfortable with communication. Yeah. And that's okay. When you don't feel comfortable with something, it probably is something that you are great at, but that you're not willing to acknowledge, right? And so, how much would you like to play with communication, right? We always say there's some things that we always say in the seven steps. Um, the sort of tagline is there's so much more that unites us than separates us. There's so much more that unites us than separates us, even if we are tall and someone's short, if we're brown and someone's yellow, if we are living in the southern part of the hemisphere and someone's living in the north part of the hemisphere, if we speak different languages, right? However, that's a really small part because if you speak, then you speak and someone else does. If you do communication with your hands, then you have hands, and so do other people. You have a nose, you have a body, you're physically present here on what we call planet Earth, right? And so that is something everyone has in common. So a lot of times we're not willing to recognize that we're home here on planet Earth, and so is everyone else. So we're living in the same place that other people are living. Okay. So there's so much more that unites us than separates us. And there is something that we may do that so many other people do, but the way we do it is unique. Even if it's the same language, it's unique, right? And so when you're not feeling comfortable or at home, right, try to reconnect with you, right? Connect with yourself, connect with your body, connect with what's unique about you. You know, it might be something that you've judged as wrong. For example, oh, I always say no. That's unique. Nobody else always says no. So don't actually judge it as wrong. Perhaps acknowledge it as something that's different about you, right? And when you do that, it's a different energy, it's a different vibration, it's a different way of approaching you. And so we really like to invite people to play, to play, to play, to communicate with yourself and see what it is that makes you laugh. Is there something that makes you laugh? In every moment, if you have a little joke, something that is something that makes you laugh, right? If you have that with you every moment, then you can actually, when you're feeling stressed, when you're feeling not comfortable, pull that little joke out. And when you laugh, right, you start vibrating in a different way, connecting with you, and you can approach the communication in your unique way, right? And so please, when you are willing to play with communication, then not only do you change your life, right? And do you enjoy your life? You be in joy with your life. I'm not sure if that's translatable, but also you're actually an invitation to other people as well. Yeah, for them to connect with them as well. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? Yeah. So, what shows up for you in communication? It's a very interesting time of the year, right? We're in the age of Aquarius, which I love. I'm actually an Aquarian as well, and so is my husband. So in January, I was born, and my sister, my brother, all born in January. But so does in this January, and now we're in February, and even in Asia and China, the new year starts again in February. In this year, there is a request from the planet, from the universe, from the world, from perhaps even your town or your country or your city, right? To step up, to step up. And so I want to ask you a question. What is it that would make you happy? What is it that you would love to have in your life, right? In these 7 steps, I always ask, right? Especially when we do different classes, teachers, they're amazing. Each and every one of us, we're all teachers, maestros of these 7 steps. The way we communicate, each and every one of us is different, right? And we so enjoy receiving, hearing, even if we don't understand with our minds the language, hearing the communication of one another. We really enjoy it, and from other people, right? If you are ready to have clarity about how you'd like to go forward from this day on, from this month on, from this year on, or from this moment on, then when you begin engaging with your communication, you have an objective, a target, a goal, a mode, a way of approaching things. And when you play with these steps, whatever way works for you, it might be there's a fabulous gal from Brazil who's living in Switzerland, who's on the call with us now, and she's heading out to do yoga, right? Yoga is amazing, right? May not work for everyone. You may not like it. I've done yoga for years and I really enjoy it. But that is something that the world and the planet, right, gets a gift from. yoga. Because in yoga, for example, just using that because there's someone on who's a yoga instructor, teacher, trainer, you do a salute, a hello to the sun. How cool is that? Right? And you connect with the earth. How cool is that? Also, when some people do Reiki, I don't know if you've ever been to Japan, but Reiki was born in Japan. Why? Because there was a guy, I don't know if you know this, there was a guy who got ill on a mountain and he couldn't come back down, right? And so he had to either stay there and leave the planet and die, or he had to connect with himself, with his unique way of being, with the planet, and with the universe, and to create his way of obtaining his goal, target, desire, which was coming on down, right? Simple. But if you're not willing to connect with you, if you are disconnecting from who you truly are and what is showing up in your life, then you cannot reconnect to obtain what you would like to have in your life, which is maybe breathing, staying alive, which is what he wanted, and establishing true connection, establishing true connection. Yeah. So, what is it that you would like to obtain in your life? Just think for a moment and put it in the chat. What is it that you'd like to have? I'd like to dance more. I'd like to make more money. I'd like to have more fun with my relationship. I'd like to swim. I'd like to feel better health wise. I'd like to become a famous speaker. I'd like to become a famous singer. What is it that just one thing, you know? I'd like to play jacks or chess. What is it? One thing, if you could put it in the chat. Yeah, that you'd like to obtain today. Wow, we got a couple of lovely teachers on. I just saw Miss Chala. I don't see her, but I do see her name. Hey, Miss Chala. Awesome. Morisita. Mwah. Hello, baby. How are you? You're driving. How are you? Awesome. Awesome. Lovely to see you. Yes, she's been for years. And thanks to Chala, uh actually she lives in Turkey, but not originally from Turkey, but she lives there. And thanks to Chala, we've got the amazing Borchu Ibe on because Borchu, she knew what she wanted to obtain a few years back. She wanted to read the Seven Steps book. And I said, well, only, teachers or practitioners can do the readings, but you can call Chala. And that's how she came on. And she's translating into Turkish all the time. And she is also translating the Seven Steps all the time, um, classes. And we will be doing one in exactly a month, the beginning of March 2nd and 3rd. We'll be doing Seven Steps Explosion, which is very fun and playful. And you get to really not just listen to blah, 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 someone talking. Um, you get to talk several times and see the difference from the beginning of the first day to the end of the first day beginning of the second day and the end of the second day. Just amazing. Yeah. So, do you put some stuff in the chat? Let's see. Let's have a look at what it is people would like to obtain. Let's see. So, we have, do you want to read that, Disha?
Okay.
Yeah.
So mine was to travel more,
To travel more.
actually. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. 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 Cool. To travel more. Yeah. So, do you have an awareness when you're connected with you, right? And also connected with the earth? This is just a great thing to ask and see what's light for you. What city or country would bring you joy? Would it be
Always
Turkey?
India.
Would it be Turkey in September? See, if it makes you laugh, then you're connected with you. That's why that could be the joke you put in your in your wallet or in your pocket. Um, would Turkey bring me joy? We'll be physically present in Turkey together in September and in India in March next month as well. Yeah. Ask that question, right? I'd like to travel more. So what is the country or the city that would make me happy, make me laugh, make me earn some money? It doesn't mean that you go to that country and you make money, right? But the fact that you are doing and being and present in a place, right, that inspires you, then what shows up in your life is beyond your wildest imagination of what you could achieve. Yeah. So travel more. Just so write down some, my suggestion, write down some places, some cities, some countries, some continents. And it doesn't mean you have to go there. It doesn't mean you have to, but merely simply viewing those, write it down, write some down. See as you read each one or write each one, if your breathing changes, how your body communicates to you. That's step two, how your body communicates to you, right? And listen closely, not just with your ears, right? But with every part of your body, right? And your awareness, right? Listen closely to how it responds to you. And even if you just choose it, right, for the day, okay, today I'm choosing to go to Turkey. See how the day shows up. And then the next day, okay, today I'm choosing to go somewhere else and see how the day shows up and see what it would create. And you'll see people will call you, somebody will ping you, something will show up, right? As if by magic. Yeah. Like Fabio's showing up in Italy. Fabio Meira, who's translating in Portuguese, he's showing up in Italy in 3 days here doing a class. And we'll be doing another one together in Brazil. Love Brazil. So that's something great. All right. So she would like to travel. Somebody I did see with more money. What else? Anyone else, Stisha? Or somebody else want to say what they had written? Somebody said, I want more money. To never doubt.
Shivangi actually wants. Shivangi actually wrote to never doubt my magic, to make
Shivangi's
more
on?
money, to enjoy my body. Yes.
Hi, Shivangi. Oh my gosh, 1 second. Oh, I haven't seen you in ages. Add the spotlight. Hello, beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. How did we get so lucky? And so creating talking about creating more money because somebody asked that, right? And we did this she's a seven steps teacher, so and has done an amazing intro together with Dr. Shubra. I don't know if she's on because I only see like four people up there, but that's all right. And Dr. Shubra, they did an amazing intro together. And I think that somebody that was at your intro became a teacher. The seven steps. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So what is yours, baby? What did you say? Mm, mm, All right. So never doubt your magic, right? I love that. Never doubt your magic. Just a little tip, right? If it ever shows up that you doubt your magic, is your magic increasing? Look that she's smiling. Oh, wait a minute. I'm doubting my magic, right? Is it, am I doubting my magic? Or is it has my magic launched in a way that I have not actually been willing to look at? Right? Yeah. Yeah. Because it's a time of in the world, I could say a time of year, but it's actually a transitional phase at the moment where what it is that we want to do that is waiting for us that we're actually brilliant at or have fun doing, right? That we never actually considered, and your next thing was about making money. We never actually considered it as something we do as work, right? But what if we were that was our magic, and that if we're willing to play with that, that we would make more money than we ever imagined. Yeah, right. Yeah. So how many things are you brilliant at that you have not considered as your magic? Just more than 100 things? Yeah. So every time, so be really excited when, oh my goodness, I'm doubting my magic. Okay, magic. What else is showing up? What else? What else am I not actually, being aware of? That is my magic. Okay. All right. And the third, yeah, pleasure, as they say in South Africa. And the third thing, more money, magic, and oh, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Would you, step two, you know it, right? Would you can't hear her anymore. That's me interpreting. I'm just translating Turkish into English. Uh, Evet, tamam,
Yes, yes,
tamam,
it's okay.
tamam, tamam. Tamam means okay, okay. Yeah. So yeah, did you hear my question? And this is not just about Shivangi, because obviously, yeah, yes. So, well, just say again, you were saying that not to doubt your magic, to gain more money and to enjoy your body, right? Engage with your body, have fun with your body, right? Have you ever asked your body how it could have fun with you, right? Step two, talk to your body, the song. Step two, converse with your body and listen closely when it speaks. Body, are you having fun? 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 And just conversing with your body, and your body will not only start having fun, but also will allow you to have fun with your body, right? With every step you take, with every step you take. Yeah. And it's every moment. Yeah. Just doing, you know, walking, gym, yoga, tennis, um, being present with your body. So what is it that you could really choose to be with your body that would allow you to have fun? Of course, this is just for Shivangi, right? Nobody else is interested in that, right? That presence has things show up in a very different way. Yeah, I was working out, doing some workout today, and you know, the coach, oh, we've been working together for years. Yeah, but my body's asking me this question. That's why I'm asking it to you. Yeah, you cannot get you wrong. You cannot get you wrong. You cannot get you wrong. There's nobody on the planet that does you better than you. Okay. Years of joy. Cool, cool, awesome. And hopefully see you next month. We'll be in India. Yama. Okay. Mwah. All right. We got any other ones? Yes. Disha? Didn't um
Fabio wrote one.
oh,
Money,
Mr.
money, and free time.
Money, money, and free time. All right. All right. So it's interesting because when we talk about communication, right? Money, money, and free time. Money, money, and free time. And if those are on the same line, right? Is there something that we've defined as money that is not free time? This is what I was actually saying before, right? That what if what you consider free time, right, is actually enjoyment? For example, Borshu, right? She likes to be active. Erendira um, is also a teacher. She's from Mexico, living in Spain. Sh to be still, that can be great for a day, an hour, 10 minutes, right? But you don't have to get sick in order to lie in bed, right? So if you're present with you and you take 10 minutes, or my girlfriend Karen Jones was saying, do this breathing in, right? Breathe in for 7 seconds. And let's try it together. Breathe in for 7 seconds. Take 1, 2, 3. Let's breathe in. If you're able to hold it for 7 seconds, that's great. If not, breathe out for 7 seconds. And if you were able to hold it in, breathe out for 7 seconds. It's not about meditation or only whatever works for you. Meditation works for you. Give yourself 10 minutes with meditation, yoga. Um, Access consciousness has clearing statements. Um, Reiki, all these things, right? Yoga, doing something, all these things, working on the planet, on the garden, playing with your doggy or your cat, watching the birds, whatever works for you, whatever you like, whatever shows up for you. The moment you're actually physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, whatever way, present with that for a moment, that could be the free time. That could be an expanded free time. I love that I just said that and I heard my doggy bark. So my doggy actually got that. Step 6 is about expanding your zone, right? It's about expanding your mental capacities. It's about expanding what you think is the right thing to do and seeing what shows up that actually perhaps has never shown up for you, right? I'm going to be doing um, more of these speaking we're doing with the 7 steps corporate training and business training on how to communicate with your employees or your employer and the different ways of approaching it. And it's showing up as if by magic at the moment. That's something that's not free time. I once heard this woman say, I only work 4 months per year. I was like, wow, how cool is that? How much fun could you have if you were only working 4 months per year? Maybe you're creating, and Fabio Made is amazing at creating, right? Maybe you're creating something that's going to happen in 8 months and these 3 months. But what's going to happen tomorrow, you had been engaging with and creating lots before. And actually, he will be getting so many more people into his life, into his job, into his work, into his play in this year of 2024. And I'm definitely excited about that. Does that make any sense, Mr. Nader? Maybe Isha can spotlight you. Oh, wow. Hi, Virginia. Mariana, Mariana, Mariana. Hello, Fabiana. Yes. Hi. Hi. Hola. ¿Todo bien? Ay,
Yes, it makes total sense. Thank you very much.
yeah.
And I love creating. That's definitely something fun for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And we will share with you some of the things I'll be maybe translate a little bit for you in something or someone does. And also something, one of the things we'd like to share with in these upcoming events that we have about relationships and what we've considered a good relationship, a bad relationship, a not easy relationship, and how that has, um, up until now, changed our lives. And what would we like to do with our awareness in the future? Because we may have the past that seems like it's been wrong, but you can never get you wrong. And if you're not willing to disconnect completely from the past, right? That's putting up any walls or barriers, step 3, and putting on any mask or veil, pretending you have to be a certain way and be a certain, type person. At step 4, go beyond the mask or veil, right? Then you can actually engage with people and reconnect with yourself in a very different way. And that is step 5. Engage with the universe, not just you, but the world, but the planet and the sun and the moon and stars in the sky. And that is expanding your zone will help you communicate not only with yourself and people in front of you and your work companions or employers, employees, clients, people, participants in your classes, but it actually helps you not only reconnect with you, your body, but also with your invisible friends. It could be angels, it could be stars, it could be people who have chosen to leave their bodies, and relationships, not only with people you might be together with, but also our parents, our grandparents, our great grandparents, right? There's lots of people choosing to go in this period. And please do not put up any resistance to them. Perhaps you allowing them to create what they would like would be a contribution to them and a contribution to you. And also your furry friends, the animals, because the simplicity and the clarity of animals is something that can make you laugh and make you have fun, right? And please know that being here on planet Earth is a gift. Now, it is also a gift to you, but when I say it's a gift to planet Earth to have you here. So, therefore, thus, and any way you want to communicate that, are you willing to acknowledge what a delightful gift when you are connected with you that you are to each and every person, each and every tree, each and every wind on planet Earth? Because when you walk, the leaves will be happy on the trees and even the buildings, because finally, there is someone walking by them that is communicating with no blocks, and they're flawless. Yeah. So, relationships, business, and children, and also your body, playing a lot with those, and money. Yeah. Money comes to you with a lot of ease when you are willing to be the magic you are. Yeah. So we'd love to invite you to come and join us. And we will have on the 1st of March another Zoom. And in about 20 minutes, I think we'll have to be starting another one today because some people think it's on again. But before closing, does anyone have any comments? And I'd love to just give you a shout out to the wonderful teachers. And if you'd like to ever
There is
become,
a question from the Turkish.
hello,
Nergis
please,
from Bakü.
please, Please, can you
Zafer Bey cevap
spotlight them? Do you want to spotlight them? Ah, merhaba, 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 merhaba.
Hello. Hi, everybody. I'm speaking with my body. And I say, look at the energy of it. And how can I understand what my body telling me? I'm asking questions to my body, but the answer, I don't understand what is the answer of my body because I don't get the language of my body. I don't understand it. How can I understand the language, the energy language of my body? Yes, that's the question. Hello, can you hear me, Disha?
Yes, I think, yeah. So I think her call got disconnected.
Oh,
Cassis, she'll be joining. Yeah, just a moment.
okay. Uh, she said hi, and she said, I'm speaking with my body. I'm asking questions to my body, and the answers, I don't get the answer because I don't understand the language of my body. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yes? Yes? Woohoo! Yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Disha, can you hear me? Uh, I'm asking my body, body, who do you like to go around with? Who do you like to speak with? What do you like to eat? I'm asking that questions to my body,
Yeah.
and I
So
don't understand the answer of my body because I'm not speaking the language of my body.
wait a minute, wait a minute. It's okay. You cannot get you wrong. Do you get that? You cannot get you wrong. All right. And let me, okay. So what,
I'm not making myself wrong. I just like to learn the language. How can I
yeah,
speak with my body?
right. Or understand the response, right? Feel the response. that your body's giving you. So in what way, and I get, and in what way could you ask your body so that your body's response to you is clear to you, right? And start with, start with, and this is great for all of us, so thank you so much. Start with some really easy questions to your body. For example, body, are you sitting down? Ask your body. I love that smile. That's what I was looking for. Body, are you sitting down?
I'm asking at the moment. I asked.
Body, are you sitting down? Yes? No? Yes? No?
Yes, the answer is yes. Because
Yeah.
I'm sitting.
Yeah. How does that show up for you, that yes?
Because I see that I'm sitting, so that's what I'm getting it. Because I'm sitting,
Right.
so I'm getting it that I'm sitting.
Right. Cool. Awesome. So you're not actually listening to your body, right? You're not actually listening to your body. You're interpreting what you see. So now ask this question. Okay, body, I see that you are sitting. Am I sitting with you?
The answer is no.
Awesome. Awesome. So I'm going to join you, body. Let me know when you are connected with me and I'm connected with you. Yeah. And just why, right? Yeah. So take some breath in, right? And come on in to your body. Come on into your body. Breathe out, breathe in, and come on into the body. Yeah. There you go. Body, am I sitting with you?
The answer is yes now.
Yeah. And do you, and anyone who's listening to her, doesn't matter, not the translation, but listening to her voice, right? She called the right voice for you, right? Is it different? Is her voice different than it was when she was asking the question? Right? And perhaps you didn't recognize it or whatever before, but that's something that changes. And it's a way when you're connected with your body, step two, right? The first phase, it's a way that you stop disconnecting from your body. Your body's sitting, you're standing. Your body's standing, you're sitting, right? It's a way that you stop disconnecting from your body, putting on that mask or veil, step four, that, you are supposed to be, clear about things. But also, it allows you to reconnect with you in a very different way. So that when you ask your body, for example, when you ask your body, when you ask, when you say, what would I like to eat? What would be good? What would be fun? This this. And when you feel that connection with your body, that same vibe, when you just got the yes, I am sitting together with my body, the yes will show up, right? In a similar vibe. Now years ago, just talking about communication, years ago people didn't talk about vibration. People only, spiritual people were talking about vibration, or spiritual people were talking about energy. Now everyone talks about energy and vibration, and so unless you're with somebody who's like truly not willing to be into energy, you can say something else. I have this awareness. You can call it a mental awareness, right? I can have this awareness, right? But what you are doing is being really engaging with your own vibration. And it's a different energy for everyone, because you've definitely given me a lovely relaxation and maybe reactivated my computer. Yeah. So when you're asking your body what it would like to eat, ask one thing at a time. Really simple. And sometimes your body doesn't really require anything but play. A girlfriend of mine from the US came to Italy, and every country is a little bit different, but we're all here on planet Earth, right? So the way you eat, what you eat, when I go to India, for example, they're always so surprised that I love eating Indian food. And after 3 or 4 days, they're like, "Are you sure you want to eat more Indian food?" I'm like, "Yeah, because I can't get it in Italy or the US like I get it here. Of course I want to eat it, right?" But it just shows up in a different way. So here, there's something that people give you in a restaurant before what you ordered. While you ordered something, you get pasta. Afterwards, you get something. And if you're completely full and they offer you dessert, you say no, and then they bring you cookies. So this girlfriend of mine, she didn't know that she was going to have three different, meals, different dishes. And so when they asked her if she wanted dessert, she said, "Oh, no, 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 I can't have dessert. I'm so full. I can't have it." And they said, "Okay." And they brought her cookies. And the cookies look so good. The food in Italy is very good. Just come, come, come. And so she was talking to her body. And she said, "Okay, body, listen, I promise you, I will not eat all of those 6 cookies. I promise you. I just want to taste each one of them. I just want to have one bite of each one of them. I promise I won't eat them all." The body started getting less full. And so with each one bite of each cookie that she took, she didn't feel so full. But she didn't then eat all the cookies, because her body with her were in communion. Yeah. So that's why we're here. When we choose to fly to Mars or Jupiter, or, thank our body and leave, and go to another life, we won't be the same, because we have these bodies. And how can we enjoy them? Yeah. And how can we have them give us free time? How can we have them make us more money? How can we have them not make us doubt our magic? How can we have them communicate with us in a very different way? Are you willing to have some fun? Boom.
Let's have some fun. Okay.
Yeah.
She's saying.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Anyone else? Thank you. My pleasure. Pleasure. Yes. Anyone else? Yes.
Yes, just come to Azerbaijan. She's asking you to go to Azerbaijan.
Wow. Where? Recording in progress. Okay, I'm back on second.
Bakü. She's in Bakü. The capital city. The capital of Azerbaijan. It's Bakü. Başka kimse var mı? Ah.
What you?
No, it was a mistake. Sorry.
We've never done this these Zooms so long before. How cool is that? Go ahead. How you doing, you guys?
Awesome, awesome.
Do you know what the computer is saying to me? Always, it seems like you're talking a different language. Confirm your speaking language. It sounds like you might be have switched to a different language. Please update it if you can provide better quality description. Portuguese now. Before it said I was speaking Turkish. Yeah. Say, okay, cool. Yeah, all right. So we have something we would like to share with you, and we will do that, especially if you signed up. The teachers from around the world. Disha, are you able to just give them a quick spot so we can do a quick and Fabio was a teacher, a 7 steps teacher years ago. I think might reactivate his communication. These are and everyone that has ever been a teacher is what we call a worldwide tribe. And what does that mean? That means that people have your back. People are with you, even if you're not talking to them every day, every month, every year. They're still always a part of you. And we do, minimum monthly meetups. We actually are supportive of one another. And um, please know that even if you're not recognizing that somebody has your back, we do. All right. So there was some others on, but I guess they're gone. Okay. Anything you'd like to say, Miss Ibe?
Yes, thank you so much because my communication is like everybody else is very different, and now I added speaking with speaking skills to my communication. I'm so happy. It's been a while. I'm here with you and with all the tribe. Thank you so much for being that energy, being that space for me and everybody else in Turkey and Turkish speaking people on all around the world. Thank you so much because I was not able to speak. Of course, I was able to communicate with the energy, but my speaking skills, oh my God. Thank you so much. Let me translate myself.
Such a pleasure. Such a pleasure. And also, just we're going to do it quickly in a few moments. But there are so many people that they do have huge success their communication is not always that easy for them. So the gift of really playing with your communication capacity is something that allows you to become a doctor, a lawyer, a yoga teacher, a certified facilitator with access consciousness, which is amazing, a Reiki teacher, a so many other things. And we've got lots of doctors also, three doctors and amazing, brilliant people, even the ones that stay home and take care of their garden or their kids or their parents or their partners. Yeah. So thank you so much. And yeah, Fabio and I will be on a Zoom together on Saturday night. Yeah, Saturday evening. We'll share that with you. Okay. Thank you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Disha, do I have to? I will stop the recording and